So here we are in Burgundy, right? A place that we will get to, hopefully next year.
Hopefully next year.
A place that has arguably some of the most exalted wines.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
What would you even compare it to in the watch world? The most coveted wines in the world.
Yep. I mean, everybody knows about Greek food. Mm-hmm. I mean, really, like it or not, I love it, but like it or not, everyone knows it exists.
Yeah.
You know, they know it's this, oceanic, a lot of fish, a lot of fresh stuff.
A lot of meat, too. A lot of lamb.
Meat, no doubt. Everyone knows that.
Pure, simple.
But wine? No. I no idea. I literally no idea. And you're saying that it goes back.
They've been one of the first people
to ever even make it.
To even make wine and to bring grapes to other parts of the European continent.
And yet
they did it in Italy.
And yet they get some. They
did it in Sicily.
They get some of the least props.
Yeah, but their handprints all over.
That's pretty funny. Almost like the puppeteer in a little bit of a way. Behind the scenes, they're there, but no one talks about them.
No,
and that's kind of cool.
But today we're gonna do it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
What is up, Watch fam? Happy Friday and welcome to Liquor Run. I am Christian from Theo and Harris, and you are
Rolly
from Theo and Harris. For those of you who don't already know, Monday through Thursday, and then on the weekends, we talk about watches at Theo and Harris. Watches are our passion. So on Fridays, we like to kick back a little bottle of wine, talk about some value, and wear watches. So what are we drinking today?
Today we're going to the island of Santorini.
Okay, Greece. Beautiful.
And we're going to have a bottle of Domaine Sigalas.
Have you had this before?
I've had Domaine Sigalas before. I have never had this wine in particular.
Cool.
But I'm excited.
You stoked? Cool.
Very stoked.
What do you have on your wrist?
The old lady.
Love it. The GMT. It's so beautiful. I love that pink, right?
Aging gracefully.
That's a watch you just don't get tired of.
Nope. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing an AP Royal Oak. It's 36 millimeters, so it fits pretty well on my wrist. Mm-hmm. I think it's a pretty watch.
I like that watch.
It's a really cool summer watch. It's kind of douchey, but I think it's in the 36. It's pretty refined. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's it. All right, let's get into what?
I think I can call that mine.
All right, let's get into the episode. Okay, so what do you know about Greece and winemaking? There's a lot of wine made in Santorini. Is this a rarity? What's up?
First off, the Greeks have been making wine since ancient times.
Okay.
In fact,
so they're not
primitive times. It's in 17th century BC.
Okay.
There were traces of wine.
Fermentation of grape.
Yeah, and historical records of winemaking.
Amazing.
In Santorini.
Okay, so this is an ancient tradition then.
Yeah, and I tell you, for those of you who've never been to Santorini, this is a place you must see.
You were there. You went on your honeymoon.
I was there on my honeymoon.
Yeah.
And as the boat pulls in, you see this massive island, which is really a crater of a massive volcanic explosion.
Okay.
Leaving a crater that you pull into.
Okay.
And then you find your way up either by cable car or by donkey.
Very cool.
All the way up.
Very cool.
And you get to the town.
And somewhere in there they're making wine.
And they're making wine all the way up on top.
They better be good at it if they've been practicing for so long.
They're pretty good at it.
All right, let's dive in then.
So, let's do this. Well, we still have clear skies here, so you can look at the color.
Yeah.
It's pale. It's like a
very pale
straw color.
Yeah.
Pale. Shoot right from the top.
Yeah.
Okay. So, look at the pale color.
Yeah, it's like that straw yellow you're always talking about.
Yeah, my glass a little foggy right now from the heat, but still, you could certainly see it. Very very light yellow, more on the almost a greenish, if you will, right? But anyway,
give it a shot. Smell it up.
Now you're bad. Not only can you not smell, but you have a bit of a cold today.
I do. Yeah, I have a little bit of a cold, and I'm anosmic, so there's no smelling for me today. But give it a shot. What are you getting on the nose?
Tropical notes.
Okay.
I do get like this.
Is it a pineapple? I mean,
it is like a fresh pineapple before it's even been cut.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not that over the top pineapple smell, but it's
there.
Smelling it and saying, "Wow, this is going to be a good pineapple."
Right.
I also smell a little bit of like citrus notes on aromas. That's it. Like a little lemon.
Okay.
Okay. That's what's going on, at least in my nose.
Give it a taste.
Let's give it a taste. Yasas.
Yasas. boy.
This wine is delicious.
Oh, perfect summer wine.
And yeah, perfect summer
Wow.
wine. This is a very
Very well balanced.
very well balanced wine. It's got beautiful fruit. So that fruit I was talking to you about
Yeah,
before on the
this is
aroma
delicious.
is definitely in the bottle and on the palate. But it's also a beautiful balance of acidity, which to me makes this wine.
But it's so balanced, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find so often you have these wines, and these summer wines. It's almost like, okay, it's delicious for a glass or two, but this wine is just enjoyable.
It is.
You can drink this wine and not say, okay, I want to switch. You know what I mean? It's a very enjoyable, balanced wine.
You could start a meal with this wine, picky Greek stuff.
Yeah.
And then go right into a fish.
Fish.
Or,
To me, this is begging for fish on the grill, right? This is just begging for a little bit of char and a porgy or whatever.
Yes.
And, right? How delicious.
Yes.
And this would cut right through it and just be delicious. Yeah.
This wine screams now.
This weather, this time of year, hanging out outside, charcoal. It's so funny, obviously you know so much more about wine. I know very little about wine. You have these almost like taste recognition and what that kind of, the things that it associates, in your mind. And this wine, you taste this in December, and it would remind me of right now.
Yes.
And I'm just in it right now, so it's just perfectly complimentary.
Yes.
This is delicious wine. So tell me more about, what's the grape? Give me some info.
Yeah. So what's nice about this wine, about this wine bottle, is that right away what the grape selection is. It's 75% Assyrtiko and 25% Arthiri.
Arthiri.
So
I have never heard of either of those two grapes.
Assyrtiko I've had because when you go to a Greek restaurant you tend to see you see that on the menu and you see Sigalas.
Okay.
So which is a cool thing and that's a really good producer.
Right.
But the other one I've never had. So
what was it called? Arthiri.
Arthiri.
Arthiri. Yeah.
Yeah. So keep in mind, this wine is made not only on ancient, land, but also on volcanic soil.
Okay.
Because Santorini is sitting, really, it's a remnant of a massive
So
explosion.
I wonder what that means for the wine. We're tasting this wine and everything, but it's funny. Like, what's the effect that might have?
It's
hard to say.
A couple of things. I think it'll give it a certain sense of minerality.
Right.
For certain. Also, where these vineyards sit, they're sitting right in the South Aegean Sea.
Right.
There's some salinity to it.
Okay.
There's a slight sense of saltiness.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
You get that from
almost from the tip of your tongue.
It's that sea
I'm getting it
breeze
right
that's
up front.
coming right through.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Almost like being like 5 o'clock at the beach,
Exactly.
starting a little bit cold, and you get that little lick your lips.
Yeah.
Then you get that.
That's what
That salt.
That's what this one is telling
That's funny.
you.
You're right. You're so right. This is delicious, though. How much was this bottle?
This bottle was $16.
Affordable.
This is a high quality wine.
Yeah.
And for $16, you really
Very
can't go
hard
wrong.
to beat. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. To put it really, really simply, correct me if I'm wrong. Just to recap, it's obviously it's affordable, $16. It's extremely well balanced. It's perfect for summertime. Even better with fish, and maybe some grape leaves and some rice and stuff like that.
Oh,
this is a very cool wine. This is one of the wines that I'm going to tell you, even more so than other things we had before. Buy this. Give it a shot.
Yeah.
Give a Greek wine a shot because I've never really had a Greek wine apart from when we were in Greece. So I feel like a lot of people are missing out. This is delicious.
Most people have not, and especially these are obscure grapes.
Yeah, I would never order a Greek wine at a restaurant just because I'm not going to take a shot now.
Right.
I'm not going to pay triple and take a shot. But right now.
But now you know.
Yep.
And next time you're in the wine shop, if you're in a reputable shop, that means
Sigalas.
a lot of Sigalas, and it's definitely worth the hunt and doing it.
Thank you for showing this to me, Daddy-O. Delicious. Yasas.
Yasas.